Hello everyone, my name is nujumkey. Today we're going to be using the phone mic. So this is my first episode using a phone mic at the suggestion of someone else. It's something I've had on my phone for a while, but I didn't really like the quality of it compared to my normal mic. I tested it a little bit, it actually sounds perfectly fine. I don't know why I was so worried about it before, but anyways. Yeah, Hearthstone videos. I'm going to try making them, and we'll see how well it goes. So, with the upcoming expansion, a lot of cards is going to be removed, right? And I thought today we could just do some brainstorming and then play a deck. And that's actually it. That's my entire thought process, is that I wanted to take a look at some of these GVG cards that we've not played with and say, can we do something with Dune Maul Shaman? That would actually be kind of... I kind of want to try something with Dune Maul Shaman. I think Overload Shaman was something that I always wanted to experiment with, but I wasn't ever able to do because I don't have the Neptulon, which is a big one. Not that one, but the 7-8 Golem. And that's like a big one for Overload Shaman, so probably won't be doing that. What else could we do? We could do Mech Rogue. I think I made a video on Mech Rogue, though. I've done a lot of weird mech decks. Ogre Ninja is a really cool one. Oil Rogue as well, although Oil Rogue is kind of meta, and I tend to do more of these silly fun decks on my channel here. We could also do Mech Priest. We haven't done that one yet, have we? Okay, so the main thing in this video is that it's just me looking at all the cards that never really got used and saying, you know what? Let's do something with this. Let's do something with Steam Weedle Sniper. Aw, Gazrilla's going out. No, I love Gazrilla. Gazrilla's great. Although I don't know if I'll ever use it. I might end up uncrafting it actually for like some of the new legendaries. If you guys are excited for Whispers of the Old Gods, you know what? Just tell me your favorite card in the comment section. I've not actually been following it too actively, but I think there's like a lot of interesting stuff to be had. Echoing Ooze is a card I want to mess around with. There's a lot of like sticky Death Rattle minions that are really cool, that are going to be out after, like, oh my god, Stonestin Gargoyle. Let's make a Stonestin Gargoyle! Yo! I remember I had this idea when the GVG was coming out, right? Of a buff Paladin deck. I like theorycrafted it. So you would have like Avenge, you would have Ooze, Haunted Creeper, Egg. Alright, I think I have a grasp on what deck I'm gonna play. We'd have Kel'Thuzad, obviously. Let's have Fugan Stalag, why not? You know, sticky cards that do more. Hold on, let me actually build this. Okay, I have built a deck. Now, whether or not it's a good deck, we'll see. It does have a lot of combo-oriented pieces like Dragon Egg, Dragon Egg, and Nerubian Egg, which really need activators to be good, but this deck has a lot of buffs in it. Keeper of Voldemon's kind of a buff, Mookless Champion's more of a buff, Blessing of Kings, Shattered Sun Cleric, and there's one more, Avenge. These are all the buffs. You'll notice I took out Blessing of Might. That's because I wanted the health from Avenge a lot more, and I feel like Avenge is just a lot more threatening. Notable thing that I didn't include was, Defender of Argus. I feel like that could be really good. So, I also don't have a lot of weapons, you notice. My only weapon is the 1/4 from Muster for Battle, but I feel like every time I have Muster for Battle, I'm gonna have to play it, because with all of these buffs, I don't exactly have the most amount of, like, minions that I can play with them, which is why you see a lot of value stuff like Silverhand Regent, Justicar Trueheart. Justicar might be too slow for this deck, honestly. Like, all of these cards are already kind of slow, is the thing. I'm thinking of replacing Dragon Egg with, like, something more active. The thing is, I kind of want a 1-drop as well, and I think Zombie Chow is, like, also a bit slow for this deck. Definitely don't want Finley in a deck like this. Yeah, there's not really any card that I would want that, oh, just kidding. Argent Squire would be really good. With, like, all the buffs. Actually, yeah, Argent Squire, what am I saying? Absolutely, Argent Squire is probably one of the best ones. Again, our 2 mana cards are pretty weak. Oh, we should actually have Knife Juggler in here as well. That would be a really good card to be more proactive on board. The question is, what do we replace? I think Moogla's Champion has been amazing so far, but I have to reach 7 mana, which is honestly sometimes a bit too late. This is one of the reasons Dr. Boom was, like, not nerfed for so long, was because at 7 mana, a lot of games have already been decided, you know? So, like, even though it's like a game-winning effect, sometimes you would just never reach 7 mana, so there wasn't really a point in nerfing the card, right? It's all interesting. I'm sure there'll be debates about it. I like Keeper of Voldemort a lot. I feel like the card is just so flexible. It's like as an overpowered amount of flexible. So people are looking at this deck and probably saying, cut Stoneston Gargoyle, cut Echoing Ooze. No, that's the point of the deck, right? I know this deck would be better if I had like those 3 mana legendaries. Like, what are they called? Like Lightbane and Darkbane, right? Hold on, let me see if I can find them. Yeah, like... Oh no, I'm like lagging a bunch. If I had these 2 cards, the Viola Lightbane and Darkbane, yeah, this deck would be a lot better. But I don't have them, and I'm not willing to craft them with the new expansion coming up so quickly. I know that for a lot of people, Hearthstone sort of burned out on them until the new expansion. They're just kind of waiting for the new expansion to do stuff. Personally, I'm not really one of those people, but I am thinking that I want to focus on League of Legends right now because there's a lot of cool stuff that they're doing that I want to, like, cover. Unfortunately, the mic, again, I'm gonna have to, like, do stuff. By the way, first video with the new mic, in case I haven't mentioned it yet, so let's play some games.
I must protect the wild. I will fight with
Okay. Did you guys? Okay. That was interesting. Haunted Creeper is just guaranteed to work for Seal of Champions, right? Muster for Battle is one of the best cards in my deck, but I think I'd rather take it out? Take it out for what is the question, though? Like, I guess a 4-drop. Yeah. I mean, Haunted Creeper, Seal of Champions, pretty good. Although, if you play something with 2 health, I want to kill it, right? What would you play with 2 health, though? I think I'll switch it out. It's like, it's Druid. Unless it's like aggro Druid, then I'm probably not worried. This was not the card I wanted to see, though. So I'm guessing on turn 4 I'll have to, like, Guy Haunted Creeper, which is not terrible. A deck with so many buffs, it's actually not that bad to just summon dudes, because there are cases where you just get a ton of buffs in your hand, and, like, no minions to play them on, right? This is interesting. Okay. Oh, wait, no, my play feels bad, man. I think I will just Seal of Champions this, right? Like, I didn't expect the Power of the Wild. This is what I get for expecting meta decks. Oh, no. It's actually fine. Oh, he's gonna go face. Oh, I'm okay with that. Keeper of Voldemort, huh? I could Seal of Champions. That becomes a 4-2. Trades into that, though. It's like trading card for card. I could also go boom and then play these 2. And then next turn I can hold them on this. I think that's a lot better, actually. Especially because now I have, like, this Death Rattle's very threatening, right? And he kind of wants to deal with it. So this is Beast Druid, I believe? Has Owl, has Power of the Wild, so I'm assuming so.
Take a walk in the wild.
Oh, that's pretty good. That is pretty good, I have to admit, you know? It's pretty good. Oh, I Seal of Champions, I guess. Puts a lot more power. I'll clear that next turn. I want to try and make use of buffing the Argent Squire, if possible. If he trades into Argent Squire, then that's great for me. Because that means I gotta squeeze 1 extra damage in. Ooh. That doesn't do anything, does it? Okay, well, we'll just buff up a 1-1 then. Oh my god, the Moogla's value. Except he's probably gonna swipe this. if he has it. Although he's playing off curve, which is quite nice. Some people underestimate, I feel like, the value of playing on curve sometimes. Like, here's the thing about mana, right? Every single piece of mana is value to the hand, basically. I think we just play this, right? We can't really play anything else, but I think that's fine. Yeah, no reason not to. Not that I can think of. Like, I was thinking maybe I should spread out the buffs so he can't get as good of a silence, but I mean, I'm not too bothered by it. Although I guess if he silences, like, the thing is, if I put it on a spider, then I would have to sacrifice this guy. That is not the play I would have made. Yeah, I feel like people highly undervalue playing off curve. Check this out. This is why Mookless Champion's so much fun. Oh man, I remember when I reviewed Mookless Champion, I said it was a terrible card because it wasn't worth playing on curve. He can't even remove this, can he? He can do this. So I think I just pushed face damage. Wow. Because he can't clear this board. So, the thing about mana is that every single piece of mana gives an amount of stats, kind of like +1/+1, but technically a little bit more. And it's really hard to really tell. Yay, we'll continue this in the next game. That was a quick one.
You asked for it.
I will fight with honor.
So the thing about playing, I want Echoing Ooze later when I can combo with a buff. The thing about playing as much value as possible every turn is simply that it becomes much harder for your opponent to deal with your board because you're technically playing more stuff each time, right? Which there is a value to it. I think this is better. If he plays a 3-2, then this is better.
I fight.
Or 2-3, rather. Like Mech Warper, basically. So, here's the interesting thing, though. Sometimes you see people play off curve, and that's mostly because when you need to swipe something, for example, right? When you need to swipe something is a great... Haha! It's only when you... Damn it. Oh, wait, that's not the freeze one, my bad.
Cleanse the sun well.
This doesn't really matter, game When you need to board clear, right? That's playing off curve, like playing 4 mana spell for 5 when you're on 5 mana. But the alternative would have been, say, playing that Druid of the Claw, right? That 4/6. The difference there is mostly that one will lead to a better board state for you. And sometimes you have to go off curve to also fight for your win condition. For example, Acolyte of Pain Whirlwind sometimes just has to happen. That's unfortunate. This deck gets a lot of value holding mechs on board, but I didn't want to clear. I really don't like clearing. Ah, no! Countered. I think I might start making that. Ooh, that's really good. Hopefully no silence. I don't think I even bother clearing this. Ooh, that'll be good for the egg. I guess it kind of depends on whether or not you play on like your mana curve. I prefer doing it, partially because it makes my decision making easier. Which one of these plays is on mana curve? This one, therefore it is better. Right? Which isn't even strictly true, it's just sort of how my sort of brain has decided to accept information. That leads me into that. I could also trade this and muster if I'm worried about AoE, but I'm not because it's turn 6 next turn. So I think I just play into AoE. Like, let's even play a spider. Just build the big support possible before he can flame strike it. Actually, does he have the coin? He has the coin. Oh, I'm an idiot. If he coin Flame Strikes to me, I'm gonna feel as bad, man. But see, this is something you would do off curve. He's digging for the Flame Strike. Can we kill him next turn? No, we can't. Okay. Not even close, actually. Because this is just not enough damage. I think we do sack a 1/1 rather and like push the extra 2 damage to face. And even drop an egg. He's gonna end up pinging the 2/1 anyways. The thing about the 1/1s, like here's the thing about the 1/1s. Yeah, they're like really hard to remove, but they don't present a lot of pressure. This is the issue with the Dreadsteed deck. I tried Dreadsteed a little bit. Not extensively because I only had one Dreadsteed, but the problem with Dreadsteed is that it just doesn't put on a lot of pressure, and the same thing goes for these Silverhand recruits. 1 damage to face. Yeah, 30 turns from now he's gonna kill you, but the game probably isn't gonna last 30 turns, is it? The game's probably gonna last like 10 to 15 turns. I don't know what's in this guy's mech deck if he's just not having like any luck, or maybe he has like things like arcane missiles or like the 3 mana 3/4 that summons a spell for both sides. Like Spellmaster or something? I don't know. That card is weird. The thing about Mage right now that Blizzard wants to do with the new cards is kind of weird. It's like, let's put more randomness into the game, but they already have some of the most random cards in the game. It's kind of why they're considered to be OP in like every single meta, is because they have like these crazy RNG swings that really turn the board for them or against them, who knows, you know? Looks like he just AFK'd, he just gave up. So, you know, I'll take it. Feels bad, man.
None may steal our secrets.
Boom. Let's play one more. Those were like really quick games.
Your soul shall be mine.
Hey guys, is the recording like lagging in places really weirdly? What's he gonna do? He's gonna play like Flame Imp, I'm gonna play Spider, he's gonna kill it, and I'm gonna have Seal of Champions, and I'm gonna have Blitzing of Kings, and it's gonna be like, yeah, it feels good, man. Actually, I think it's optimistic. I really don't like keeping more than 1 buff. Oh god, I'm gonna end up keeping more than 1 buff. At least I can get rid of this pretty easily. Oh, just kidding. It's a lot better. Granted, I don't think Warlock plays anything 1 health. Which is actually a really big strength if you're going to be like an aggressive deck. Actually like this a lot better, huh? Let's put the 1 attack on the board. I don't know what he's playing. It's good to try and put some pressure on. If it's like some kind of control stuff, yeah, I'm guessing it's like the Reno Lock. Oh god, burp. Hey! That's probably the best possible card I could get versus Reno Lock, because Reno Lock likes to stall out the game. I'm gonna start hero powering now because I'm gonna want to get a lot of value out of this hero power. I could have also used the egg, but next turn I can hero power egg. Then the turn after that I can hero power Seal of Champions. Turn out after that I'll like probably just hero power instead of just playing just a card, right? Like, ooh, this is interesting. I was not expecting this. The amount of value you can get out of your hero power is actually insane. He chose to coin the Twilight Drake rather than wait for it this turn, which tells me that he realizes I'm putting on a lot of pressure, which I'm not. Like, here's the thing, most of the damage he did there was to himself, right? Aw, never lucky with the egg. Oh, he should have waited for the Avenge to go off. Ripperino. It's not even the best target for it. I think we just ooze Seal of Champions, right? This gives, like, the best board presence. And it was like, what's Warlock gonna do, right? They can't really clear this board. Now, they could put on Molten Giants. I'm not going to refute that point. But this is so cool. This is what makes Echoing Ooze so good, man. Ah, man. That's actually so OP. 2 mana for 2. technically 5 mana for 2, right? But like, look at that! That trades into his thing. Oh my god, that's great. That's insane. I think I actually clear the board here, right? Because it's like, it's so easy for me to clear the board. Oh, but what if he Hellfires? And he sounds like he can clear my... Yeah, let's just go face. Yeah, face. Where's my Hunter hero power? Why are these games going by so quickly? Do I not have enough slow cards? Dude, this is like not fun. I'm just crushing people with like buff Paladin. Admittedly, I'm rank 17, right? I need to like take my turn slower or something, man. These games are going by too quickly. One more! I'm gonna earn back all of the stars I lost. And for people who are wondering, hold on, let's actually go to the menu screen. I was actually testing out this Moonkin lethal deck. You might have caught your eye. So the idea of this is like some kind of combo deck. I actually did try and record a video. Oh god, my phone microphone thingy went all dark and stuff. And so this is basically Mill Druid with like a Jungle Moonkin combo, and instead of, it doesn't have Naturalize. So, yeah. I don't know. It wasn't working out very well. I went from rank 15 to rank 18 trying to get a single game to get it work. And then it was like 2 AM and I just sort of gave up on it. Yeah. So I'm very happy that buff Paladin is working out, man. Someone tell Shadow Hoarder. It lagged again. And now it stopped. What the heck?
Is power. I will fight with honor.
What the fuck? Oh my god, they have another one. I didn't even know they were adding another one. Wait, why would they add another mage? What? Wait, why would you have another mage one? You just had a mage one. This game is rigged. Maybe I shouldn't have kept Minibot, because Spider's a lot harder to get killed by the ping. That's weird. Who's this guy? I don't know. I don't follow Warcraft lore very hard. I barely play the game. I like played World of Warcraft enough to like know that I didn't want to play more World of Warcraft, you know? Which is kind of the cycle for like all of my MMOs that I play. Oh, I forgot. So I mentioned Shadow Hoarder. Immediately after I said Shadow Hoarder, I pressed the like look for a game button, and I was like, observe and reflect, how mystical. I was like, maybe people don't know who Shadow Hoarder is. So who Shadow Hoarder is, well met. Shadow Hoarder is this Hearthstone player who likes to, well, let's say likes to, he's currently trying to take fun decks to Legend. He has this entire series about it, and it's very cool, and, aw, no, never lucky, except I have Mustard, luckily, but, ooh, Arcane Blast, okay, that's fine. I can muster, and then I'll probably Seal of Champions after, or I can actually just drop these two. No, Muster's better. I don't mind taking face damage. I think between us and my deck is more aggressive. Although admittedly he has Flamewalker, and if he plays Flamewalker, I'm just gonna concede because I have no chance. So, shout out to Shadow Hoarder, because I've been watching his videos. He actually had the Mill Druid list that I was using for the Jungle Moonkin deck. Let's actually do this.
For justice.
Yeah, it's like, I got so low health because of a 1-drop, but he comboed his deck really well. Again, the issue I have with Tempo Mage is that all the cards get so much goddamn value that you just want to rage quit. But whatever. My deck can get some value as well. Oh, I wanna... Stone... Hold on. We've made Echoing Ooze work, okay? Echoing Ooze is really good. Everyone understands that. We need to make Stone Skin Gargoyle work, okay? This has to happen. I'm just gonna drop an Ooze as well, because it just puts on a lot of board pressure. Yeah, fuck it. I swear, if you, like, Firefall my face, I'm gonna cry. I'm actually going to cry. I'm gonna, like, close the game and I'm just gonna cry myself to sleep. Yeah. What was I talking about? I was talking about Shadow Hoarder, wasn't I? And, like, his weird Fun Decks to Legend series. Oh, but Stone Skin Gargoyle works so much better if you Seal of Champions, if you, like, have, like, something that gives it health, like Blessing of Kings. Feels bad, man. It doesn't even really want Divine Shield. Man.
Reporting for duty.
So he just picked up Blizzard, and that's not gonna matter, because he's gonna Blizzard, he's gonna be like, haha, your board destroys. I'm gonna be like, cool, I'm gonna summon more dudes. He's gonna be like, oh no, I can't do anything. I'm assuming he's trying to pick up board clears. It's very obvious what my deck is, I think. Actually, Stormsting Gargoyle is not very good here. Okay, hit the Gargoyle 3 times. 1. I'll take it. Yes! Yes! He has Flame Strike next turn. Man, I want to clear! We'll do this, okay? You can clear if you wanna, but if you do, you leave a bunch of shit up on the board. Yeah, you want a Flame Strike? Go ahead and Flame Strike. I know it's in your favor because it takes out the fucking 8-4. but fuck you. Goddamn. Blessing of Kings is like the ultimate card for a Gargoyle. Is he going face? Okay. For a second I was like, oh god, am I dead? But no, this isn't Freeze Mage, luckily. Freeze Mage would just be like, lol, you're putting on so much board pressure. Lol, I'm just gonna freeze it. I actually do really like Freeze Mage though. Freeze Mage is a really fun deck. Ooh. I have so many 1-health minions, he must really, really want to ping. But he's probably having, like, a lot of trouble doing that because, like, I keep playing buff cards on my minions and he has to respond to the buffs with his, like, removal. Like, look at all of this damage that could have gone face. He might have been able to win, actually, if he was, like, pinging face earlier. Because I've not been doing a terrible amount. Oh, that's balanced. That's a really cool effect. I actually really like that effect. That was a really cool effect. So how much do I have? I have 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So if this goes face, I win. Ah, never lucky. Can I even remove that? Yeah, I can. He didn't have any damage spells, right? Because if he did, he probably would have sent them face. So I don't think there's a way for me to get lethal out of this. Yeah, no. Oh, I can't. Oh, it feels bad, man. If that hits there, then I can trade him. God dang it. Let's just keep the stickiest board imaginable and not take face damage. Although if I'm not going to, like, use this weapon, I may as well just go face with it, right? Because I might draw muster for battle, and then I'll want to have used the weapon. This is, like, the weirdest board. This is the least threatening board you could have. 2 0-attack minions, 2 1-attack minions, 3 1-attack minions. Like, this deck has, like, 0 pressure on my opponent. Literally 0. Actually, I still win next turn unless he pings, so, get wrecked. Oh, just kidding. That's a thing he can do. No! God dang it. I knew this day would come. Let's actually proc one of these eggs.
Cleanse the sun well.
Yeah, let's just clear the board. If only because I'm kind of scared of that spell damage killing me now. Like, the board's more oh my god, words. It's easier for him to Flame Strike it now, but I do have, like, stuff that can give me lethal if he does Flame Strike, right? Like, I have Mukla's. Should have pinged there first, unless he had Flame Strike. Wait, if he had Flame Strike, he should have... he probably doesn't have Flame Strike, which is very lucky for me, because my deck is, like, very weak. Believe it or not, even though I have Spiders and Nerubian decks, it's actually pretty weak to Flame Strike. Let's see if this is Mirror Entity. Oh, I missed one.
That was
Mistakes were made. Well played. He had a weird deck, though. Right? Because he had 2 Ethereal? No, is that just Tempo Mage? I don't know. Hey, that was the deck. This is actually a lot more fun than I was expecting. I was expecting to, like, lose every game. Probably because I was playing so much Jungle Moonkin. I was just, like, in the bad mood. It's like untilting myself after the Jungle Moonkin that you didn't see, luckily. So, yeah. Quality control. Oh my god, do you see that? Win 6 out of 7 games. Hold on, I have to show this off. Oh right, it does that now. I really like the My Collection feature there. Play 30 minions that cost 2 or less, 29 out of 30, win 7 games in any mode. Oh my god, Blizzard. Blizzard's trolling me, actually. I didn't mess it up, that's actually Blizzard just trolling me, right? So yeah, that's the deck. It ended up being a lot more fast-paced, aggressive than I thought it would be. Stone Test Gargoyle, obviously the weak link. I don't think there's any real argument for that. You know, this deck's a lot stickier than I actually thought it would be. With the Nerubian Egg, Haunted Creeper. You know what would be really good to land on, like, one of these cards would be something like a Redemption. But then, like, would the deck be, like, too passive? Because we seem to be winning off of getting early board pressure and then buffing up our cards, right? With things like Seal of Champions, things like Avenge, and then, like, taking the board presence and then, like, just taking over the game like that. I feel like the deck would win more if I had made it more aggressive, like, boom, this is, like, my 5-drop, right? That puts on a lot of pressure. And then, like, how else could I make it more aggressive, right? I could put that 4-mana legendary that, like, deals 4 damage if you have a bunch of minions on the field. I think that would be good. Lotheb, maybe? Lotheb would be good. It doesn't synergize well with the deck. Oh, but this does. With the amount of times we were, like, full on board, this might be really good. Oh, this deck doesn't have card draw, does it? I guess it kind of makes up for it by having, like, these later game cards, like Silverhand Regent and Muklas, which I took out of the deck. I guess this would be the a more aggressive version. Maybe if I put Divine Favor in it, that would be good. Cockhammer would be really good in this deck. Oh, I should put that in as well. Alright. Actually, I think what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that in, I'm gonna put in Muklas, because I think Justicar is just too slow, right? Like, Justicar doesn't seem to be doing enough in this deck. I didn't even play it the games I've won, right? And I drew it. I think this is a much better list. Try it out for yourself, experiment, and let me know your results down in the comments down below. Thank you all for watching. My name is nujumkey. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!